Hello and welcome to another Gamertech build video. My name is Tal and with me as usual, but not on camera today, is my trusty partner Frank. I'm really excited to say that Gamertech is very close to launch. We are somewhere around 2 to 4 weeks out and I am really excited to launch what I believe will be the best user experience in the market when building your own custom PC. You'll be able to build your dream PC from over 1,500 different components from all of the major manufacturers. And we're really proud and very excited for launch. What do Gamertech do? So we are a custom PC integrator. When our website launches, you'll be able to use our custom configurator to build the PC of your dreams. You'll also be able to buy PCs that we have in stock that are pre-built by our expert PC builders. We'll also have all of the usual peripherals, keyboards, mice, etc, etc. I'm also really excited to announce that we are running a launch promo, and as part of this promo we'll be giving away 3 excellent prizes. The top prize being an AMD 7600 or 7600X, they're about the same price, CPU. So we'll probably give you the better one, the 7600X. We'll also be giving away a 2 terabyte SSD, NVMe M.2 SSD. And lastly, we'll be giving away a ATX PC case. All you have to do is be a follower on any one of our socials and share one of our posts. It doesn't matter which post, it can be a post that's not associated at all with the giveaway, but you share any one of our posts and you'll be given 1 chance to win. You can do it obviously more than once for more chances to win. When we launch, we will put all of the names in a hat, all of the entries in a hat, and winners will be selected at launch. And for every one of the custom built or pre-made or stocked PCs that you purchase, we will be giving you a Razer Death Adder version 3. Worth about 60 or 70 pounds. All of the company's socials are Gamertechdotorg, and that's spelt D-O-T-O-R-G, all one word. And that's for Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So share any one of our posts from now until launch to be in with a chance to receive one of those 3 great prizes of a CPU, a case, or an SSD. And when we launch, you'll be able to get your hands on a free gaming mouse worth £60. Today's build is our first stocked PC. So we are building a machine that is going to be capable of very high 1080p frames per second or mid to high 1440p frames per second. We will have other stocked PCs. We will aim to have at least 3 different models in stock at any one time. Probably more though, but our aim is to have a 1080p model, a 1440 model, a 4K model, and the 4K model is likely to be more of a content creation type high-end PC. We'll look at the products in a minute in a bit more detail, but for now you can see we have a 4070 graphics card, we have a B650 motherboard, we've got 850 watt power supply, got 32 gigabytes of fast DDR5 RAM. We have a Ryzen 5 7600X. We have a Kingston 2 terabyte SSD. We have the icue H150i Elite Capellix XT, bit of a mouthful, from Corsair, as well as an extra fan. And the case we're building in today is the Corsair 5000X RGB version. So Gamertech will be selling this PC for approximately £1,650. That's UK 1,650. But I also wanted to show you just how affordable it is to buy a PC at Gamertech. So let's have a look at some of our competitors. Looking at 2 of our competitors, PC Specialist and Chill Blast, we can see that the equivalent PC is £1,900 at PC Specialist and a cool 2145 at Chill Blast. Now the specs aren't 100% exactly the same, but they're as close as they can be. And in terms of component overall cost, we're no more than about 20 or 30 pounds out. We at Gamertech think we're really competitive. Our motto is affordable gaming, and any PC you buy from us, I can almost guarantee you won't be able to find it cheaper anywhere else. Let's have a look at this lovely case. As you can see, we have glass all around at the front, on the top, and on the other side, along with some nice ventilation here. So this is the Corsair 5000X RGB. I think the reason why we chose this PC, this is going to be probably our top end case. It looks really stunning. It's glass all around, so it's really, really nice. It's got fantastic airflow, probably one of the best. Loads of internal space. So if you're water cooling, if we're water cooling for you, almost anything will fit in here. I believe it fits up to 420mm radiators, and as you can see, again, there's lots of glass, so you'll be able to see all of your fancy components with all of your nice RGB fans. The case comes with 3 RGB fans as standard, but we have an extra one to go as in the rear as the exhaust. Really great case, fantastic for visuals. I really like this. This is going to be our premium model case. This is our CPU. This is the Ryzen 5 7600X. 6 cores, 12 threads, really, really good single core performance. It's a 5nm chip, 110 watts maximum TDP, which is really power efficient for the kind of power you get from this thing. It's really great for gaming. I wouldn't necessarily suggest this one for productivity, as you'd probably want a couple more cores, if not quite a few more cores for anything productivity. This is a really, really solid gaming chip, and this one comes highly recommended. Of course, it's on the AM5 platform as well. AMD have promised platform upgrades until at least 2024, which is fantastic. So we should hopefully see one more CPU generation, hopefully even 2, and if we're really lucky, maybe even 3. The motherboard is the Gigabyte B650M Gaming XAX. I would say that this is the best budget B650 board with Wi-Fi. Also, this is the micro ATX version. It does come in ATX as well. The ATX has a bit more in terms of VRMs and thermals and such, but so we can fit this into multiple cases, whether it be ATX or micro ATX. We are kind of standardizing on this one. Now, of course, when you're using the Gamertech configurator, you can use whichever motherboard you like. This board is basically the same as the one below it, which is the DS3H, except this one has Wi-Fi. So for a lot of people, it's worth spending that extra 10, 20 pounds to get the Wi-Fi. I think it's good value. It's got really good VRMs. It's got really nice heat sinks, nice big solid heat sinks on this. It's got something I'm a really big fan of, which is the, you can't see it here, but the easy latch for your M.2s, so that you can, it's a toolless design, which is really nice. Fantastic thermals on this one. And I would say overall, just really good value. This one and the DS3H, both really good value. This one if you want Wi-Fi, and the DS3H if you do not need Wi-Fi. So for our GPU, we went with the Gigabyte 4070 Eagle OC, which comes in at 2475 megahertz with 21 gigabytes per second memory speed. It's got 12 gigabytes of GDDR6X and 192-bit memory bus. It's also really, really low power compared to the previous generations. So if you're in a place like we are in the UK, where electricity costs are through the roof, having a low power card is really going to help your electricity bills. It's also, I believe, the best value below £1,000 of the new 40 series Nvidia cards. I think actually the 4090 is the best value in terms of just how great it is, but it is also very expensive. Actually, I don't know if you can say the 4090 is good value, but it's just a very, very good card. The 4070 I think is the best, represents the best value of the 40 series. It has a fantastic cost to frame value at £6.39 per frame at 1440p, which again is the best in the 40 series class. And you can expect about 150 frames per second average at 1440p from this card when paired with a suitable CPU, and for 1080p something in the region of about 250 frames per second, which is just fantastic. For our RAM, we've gone with the Kingston Fury Beast. This is a 32GB kit, 2x16, DDR5 obviously because we're on the AM5 platform. This is 6,000 mega transfers, really super fast with timings of CL36. So we can expect really good speeds from this. And as you may know, the AM5 CPUs really like this sweet spot of RAM speeds and timings. This is both Expo and XMP compliant, and it even has RGB. So it should look nice and bling inside our case full of lots more bling. For our SSD, we've gone with the Kingston KC3000, which is a PCI 4 generation SSD. It's 2 terabytes and it has a 7,000 megabytes per second read and write speeds. This is probably a little bit overkill for a gaming PC, but SSDs are so cheap at the moment, it just makes sense to put something decent in there. And since our motherboard and CPU are all PCI Gen 4, why not make use of that with a super fast SSD? Since we're building in a Corsair case, which comes with 3 RGB fans, we're keeping on brand with a Corsair AIO, the H150i Elite Capellix HX. This is a 360mm rad with 3 ML120 RGB fans. It also includes the Commander Core module for controlling all of our fans and our RGB. I'm a really big fan of this unit because it's going to look absolutely fantastic in our case, along with our other RGB fans. And for our PSU, we've gone with the great value Be Quiet Pure Power 850 watts. This is slightly overspec'd for the PC that we're building today with a 4070. 4070 you really only need 750 watts, but here at Gamertech we're a big believer in value. Affordable gaming is our motto, so not only are we more affordable than all of our competitors, but we give you more value as well. This unit comes with the ATX 3.0 standard, which includes the 12 volt high power connector, fully modular, 80 plus gold standard power supply, and it has a 10-year warranty. It's also an A-rated PSU on the Cultist list. So this is a fantastic piece of kit. Again, as I said earlier, overspec'd for this build, but here at Gamertech, we love to give you more value. So let's get on with the build. Okay, we're all done. Let's switch on, let's look for a post, and let's start getting this ready to be deployed to our very first customer. Okay. Moment of truth. Okay, we've got lights, we've got RGB lights, we've got RAM lighting up, everything's lighting up. That's great news. Okay, it looks lovely. Really satisfied with that. Very clean, really nice case. I'm absolutely thrilled with this case. And to be honest, all of these components are great. I'm really pleased with this. And we have a post. Great, wonderful news. I didn't doubt it for a minute. That about wraps up the video. Thank you so much for joining us. We have got some prep work to do on this PC. So we'll go into the BIOS, we'll get all the settings ready in the BIOS, we'll enable Expo for the RAM, we'll then load Windows, get all the drivers sorted, update the BIOS for the motherboard, and all of the things that we need to do in order to prep the PC for sale. You guys don't want to watch that, it's pretty boring, so this is time for us to sign off. Thank you again for joining. Don't forget, Gamertechdotorg will be launching in about 2 to 4 weeks. I'm really excited, where we're going to be bringing you the most affordable PCs and the widest range of components on the market. Please share our socials, Gamertechdotorg, Gamertech.org, on pretty much everything, all of the socials, and to be in with a chance of winning one of the giveaway prizes that we have, which is the AMD CPU, the 2TB SSD, and the ATX PC case. Please share any of our social posts whilst being a follower of that particular social. Thank you again. I'm Tal, and this has been a Gamertech build.